Edinburgh gangster Marc Webley was a lot of things. He was a gangster, he was also a father, and he tragically lost his life a few minutes before midnight, going into the new year, on December 31st of 2023. Marc Webley was close to his brother, but he did not condone his brother's choices, and that was evident when it was said that Marc Webley gnashed his head against his brother's dome, who is currently serving a jail sentence for a deplorable attack on a woman at his den home in Edinburgh. Now, this dated back to September of 2022. 43-year-old Don Webley was also known to like a drink and ingest white, copious amounts, and when the two entered his system, he did not believe a woman could say no, whether they were over 18 or under. He was a beast and a pred by nature. Regarding the incident that had the unnamed victim running through the streets, half clothed in tatters and tears streaming down her face and flagging members of the public down in order for them to call 999 for her, Dom claimed a special defense, and that was anything that took place in his home between him and the woman was consensual. However, Dom was jailed for 7 years after he was found not guilty of attempted M, but guilty of an R. Now, the attempted M related to Dom putting his arms around the woman's neck area and then constricting and squeezing until she struggled for breath and her vision went blurry. Dom Webley was egotistical. Now, because Dom worked as a crew worker offshore in the North Sea, his urges were dulled. That's because there were no women around. But whenever he returned back to Scotland, his sordid urges were amplified, and he needed a release. So a few weeks before Marc Webley was shot outside the Anchor Inn pub in West Granton Road in Edinburgh, Marc was recorded confronting his brother, calling Dom a idiot for allegedly attempting to buy a girl a drink. She was only 12. The video was recorded in an Edinburgh pub and it showed Marc Webley arguing with Dom, who was out of frame. Marc Webley was a lot of things. He was a gangster, a dealer, a suspect in a few M's, and also an alleged hitman. But as a dad, he did not condone R's or a man buddying up with people under 18. Now, in the video, Marc can be heard telling Dom, go away before his head made contact with Dom's. I've had a good night all night. She's 12-year-old lassie, you idiot. Now, Dom, who was drunk, could be heard slurring his words, and in reply, he says to the words of effect of, yes, I know, I was just hanging about with her. Now, of course, the video did not put Dom Webley or paint him in a good light, and that video was actually supplied to the general public by the Daniel crime family. Now, imagine if that was your daughter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Stay safe.